it's Barb. Welcome to our living room. I have a haul to share with you. I will be right back. Okay, went to Joann. I decided I wanted to go there at least one more time before they closed. Where else did I go? Got an Amazon order, Target, Hobby Lobby, and I went to the library's book sale and got some things. At Joann, I bought this. I think it was 50%. Could have been 60, but I know it was at least 50. I think I ended up getting it for 35 or 45. I can't remember whether it was 80 or 90 to begin with. It's like the We Are Memory Keeper project cart. I figured this would be great for what I'm doing. I want to try to start watercoloring hopefully, and sometimes I use other mediums that kind of need to have dry time, so I thought this would be great for that. What else did I get at Joann? Oh, I got these little daubers. They were marked down to $2.97, and you got 50% more off the clearance when I was there as well. My daughter had picked up some Spectrum Noir markers, and they were marked $6.97. They were clearance. I'm like, well, it looks like you get 50% off the marked price. She goes, well, it's still a good price, so I'm gonna grab them. But she did get them for like $3.50. So she likes using those markers. I bought this art journaling book. This one I think was regular $9.99, so I think it was 60% off. This one was a seasonal one. You know, I like my seasonal books if you're a regular. I need to place another order on Amazon because I need another one of those cat diffusers for out in the studio. I bought this one too. It had some words and things. And one thing I'm doing, I'm trying to set up like a second journaling place, which I need to get going on that. But in my planner, I have a couple extra pages that I threw in for Tiffany Spalding, who totally Tiffany recommends. She recommends a widget, is what she calls it, notebook, which it's WDYDT. What did you do today? She says writing down what you accomplished sometimes can be more rewarding than just a list of things you need to do. You can see you actually made some progress, or whatever. So I have a place in my planner for that, and the page that I chose has like this extra little box above. So I thought I might try to start putting in that area a word or quote of the day. I even thought maybe like a song. Listening to like a positive song every day can really help. So I'm thinking about trying to incorporate those things to try to help my mood. I'm trying to think, is that all I got yet? Oh, I got one more thing at Joann. I bought this Everyday Icons one. This is the one I looked at when I was there. But they were only, I think, like 20% off that day. I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying that. That's still way too expensive. And mainly since this is the page I liked it for. I love the little mail trucks. If you're a regular viewer, you know I'm retired from the Postal Service. So I like that. Amazon, these are door alarms. The ones I bought at Ollie's, they would work fine when they were out of the box. So if you separate them, they would go off. I couldn't get them to work on the door, so I thought I'm just ordering another set. I think I did figure out what would have made those work, but I like these ones better anyways because they actually have it where it will just chime rather than that loud siren type noise, which I think the chime is loud enough that if it got open that door, I would hear it. I put it on the highest setting for the chime, and the chime just goes off and then it's done. So I thought that would be better because if I forget to turn it off, and most of the time I prefer to have it on, if somebody else uses the door, it's not that annoying, but it's annoying enough that it would wake me up from sleep. So, and I also bought this on Amazon. I love the wrong stickers. I'll tell you, even at the 50% off I got this for, they're expensive, but I really do like them. This one's called Let's Get Crafty. This one's not as nice as some of the other ones, but I like the crafty elements, so I went ahead and picked that up. I should look and see if she has this in a digital format, which she doesn't charge any less for the digital formats, but I'm thinking about maybe every now and then trying to pick up one of the books I like in a digital format, especially like she has some different ones with boxes with different color schemes, like maybe those. I know sometimes you can find those on Etsy, but we'll see. I'll have to look and see what else is in that one. And then Hobby Lobby. What did I get? Hobby Lobby? Oh, one more thing at Joann here. Hold on. I was trying to get it all together. I found these heat-resistant gloves. And since I'm thinking about getting a sublimation oven, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick those up because they were, I think they were 60% off and they were regular $8. So I thought, I might as well just pick them up. Hobby Lobby, I also bought this. Actually didn't buy, this might have been all I bought at Hobby Lobby. Oh, I bought a sticker book too. I like that this one was double-sided, and I like that it was patriotic. I put one of these under my cat's food bowl so that if she drops things, it doesn't get on the hardwood floor. Out there, it'll just be a concrete floor. But I had seen Kimbo's Creations share this one, and I thought it was really pretty. It's got the bows in different colors. It's got florals. I was going to say, I really liked, let's see if I can find it. I didn't see it as I was flipping through there. One thing on my list to get for the new studio when I get it set up is a overhead YouTube setup so that maybe I can try to do some plan with these, or if I want to do like a flip through of books, it's easier than what I have now. I can kind of do it now, but I think it would be easier with that. And I'd like to start branching out into more different type of videos. I know I've said that before, but I really would, rather than just all haul. I want to do, obviously, I'm going to do setup throughout the process. I've done some shorts so far of that, but I do want to do some more, just kind of showing what I've done. Maybe weekly instead of daily, but especially if I can get a little help with some things. Oh, I did get one more thing at Joann. I think this one was 50% off. I usually like a better price than that. Honestly, I usually like a better price than that even when, even just when a store isn't going out of business. But I get a lot of Dreaming Tree files, and they have an ice cream truck, and I thought this paper would be cute for it. For some of the elements, it looks like a waffle cone. There's a couple different ones of those in different shades of brown, and then there's a lighter one here. So, and there's some ones in here that look like sprinkles and whatever too that I thought would work really well for that project. So I decided that, you know what, this is my last chance to get it. I'm buying it. This one I got from Kohl's. I think I had shared the doormats that I had bought. This came later. I also bought a spring one that had like spring flowers all over it, but there was like a Mickey head that was like cut out of the flowers, so it was like clear in that area. But this one's for the cat for summer. Target, I found this. It's spicy. That I need to put together my tiered tray for spring, my little slideshow. I'm hoping to get where I can actually do like a walkthrough tour of my decor, but right now it's just a slideshow. But I always do a Cinco de Mayo tray because that's my birthday. So I thought this would be cute somewhere near that next year. And I also found this at Dollar Tree. This Supergirl. I was all ready to check out. I have the Dollar Tree. Oh, I have some more Dollar Tree things over here. I was all ready to check out, and I happened to look over and see that, and I grabbed it. My daughter says, "Oh, you're getting a Wonder Woman," because after I pulled that out, there was a Wonder Woman behind it. Actually, the one I got is Supergirl. Maybe eventually, if they still have them, I'll pick up some of the Wonder Woman ones, because I like Wonder Woman too. Supergirl is my favorite. I picked this up at Target. It's just a little butter magnet. I was looking for the strawberry vase they had, but it was gone, because I thought that would look really cute for my summer decor. Fill it with like white daisies. I think that would be really cute, but I did not find it. I'll probably put this on my daughter's fridge, honestly. Her cat likes butter. Every time they have butter, the cat's over like, "Row, row." So I picked that up because our old, I'm not sure about, I think Ella kind of likes butter too, because every time we have popcorn, she's like right there in your face. I know our old cat that we lost a couple years ago, she loved butter. I found that out the hard way because she never bothered food. And one day I had some toast, I had it buttered, and I sat it down and I went to go get something. She didn't bother food, so I didn't feel bad leaving it unattended. I come back and she's licking my toast. Obviously I didn't have toast that day, but I did buy a few of the Disney Princess color books. I think some of the pages are the same, but all of them had some, not that one, I think that was some Aurora pictures in them. Most of them had 2 or 3, but like that, there's one with Philip. So, and I like all the princesses, but Aurora's always kind of been my favorite. And my daughter goes, "You know, she's only in the movie for like, so many minutes." She knew exactly how many minutes she was in it. I don't remember. This one she's even on the cover. This one. And this one. I know I've bought one of the princess books before, but I don't remember if it was one of these or a different one. So, but I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and buy them all because I would like to have those. Let's see. They did come, Recipe Chit Chat. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to share my books I got at the bookstore. Our local library had a book sale last week, so I picked up a few. I found a few little golden books. Seen the Sleeping Beauty one, had to get that one. I know I've seen people do crafting with them, and I've thought about doing one of those. I bought the Cinderella one. This one I may have bought before. It's everything I need to know about life. I learned from a little golden book, and I like it because it's got several different images from different little golden books. Some of the pictures, I recognize what books they're from, and other ones I have no clue. But I thought it was cute. If I have two, I will probably keep one intact just because, and maybe the other one I can craft with. Hubby picked out 2 books. Whether he will actually read these books, he listens to books a lot, but he's never been a big physical book reader. And now with the dementia, I don't, the Alzheimer's, I don't know. But he, I've seen those 2, and I'm like, oh, they got a couple of the Longmire books, and he says, oh, can I have those? And I'm like, sure. They were 50 cents a piece, I think is what they were charging for paperbacks. The Dick Van Dyke Show, it had 6 episodes. Hubby asked for that one, so I bought it. I probably did not need another Little Women book because I have a few, but this one had the Winona Ryder movie images, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I've loved Little Women since I was a young girl. I read the book multiple times, though I discovered later as when I got older and I reread a version of it that the version I read was abridged. Which honestly, I think I liked better than the full, which is rare for me. I usually prefer the unabridged. Lucy Maud Montgomery, the Story Girl. We used to watch on Disney years ago. What was it? Was it called Avonlea? Or The Road to Avonlea? This is about Sarah Stanley, the little girl who was the lead in that series. I picked up Jojo Moyes. I'm not sure if that's how the name's pronounced. Someone else's shoes. I've read a few of her books now, and I liked them, so I thought I'd pick another one up. Always like a Christmassy book. Somebody was asking about the Christmas books. She says, oh, I didn't put those out. We have another sale in the fall, so I figured I would put the Christmas books out then. We had so many other ones this time that I just decided to skip them. This one, Finding Dorothy. This is one, I think this is the one that turns up a lot in the Book Girls Guide challenge. So I picked that one up. And then I picked up Love Story. I didn't realize this was such a small book, I'll be honest with you, until I seen it there. But my sister used to love that movie, and she would cry during it, and I would make fun of her for crying. Now I can cry at the drop of a hat, but back then I was 3 years younger than her, so But okay. Now I can update you. Today is Wednesday. They came Monday. Got a text early Monday morning saying they'll be there today to, they'll be there today to finish knocking out the stuff that needs to be done in the house, other than the electric. The electric guy still has to do his stuff. And the stuff in your craft room, which originally he told me and the other entry door. Originally when he told me they were going to do those 3 things, he also told me they were going to move my things for me. I think originally they weren't going to do baseboard. They did baseboard for me because I told them I was just going to put self-adhesive baseboard up if they could turn back that wood. They not only trimmed the wood back, they put up wood baseboard for me. So yeah, it looks fantastic. I do have a short on the channel showing you what that looks like. But they did not get my stuff moved. And I sent them a message, said, is there any chance they're coming back to do that? I do need to text him again anyways, because we took a look at the back door later, and it's like, it doesn't look that great from the outside. They need to do something else to make it look a little nicer, because the framing wasn't right. It wasn't the right size. But I think he was making do with what he had on hand. But they obviously need to fix that. But they did not move any of the things. I'm like, I said I need those things moved, or I gotta figure out a way to get them over there if your guys aren't gonna do it. I said I need that room set up. I told him, I said, I'm sick of the four walls. I need to get back to my crafting. And also, I didn't tell him this part, but Abby doesn't understand why we're not out there yet. With the dementia, trying to explain why certain things aren't. Now we did spend some time out there yesterday. We even brought Ella over for a little bit, because my daughter picked up a TV for us. She's got my credit card. I got her one so she could pick up stuff for us, like if we needed something like the TV. She just picked that up at work and for me and got it. So that way she didn't have to pay for it and me repay her. She just could put it on our card and go forward. So it's like, I totally lost my train of thought. But I did get the cubes put up that I put the TV on. Got the TV up. The new antenna put that up for him before he could watch it's a smart TV, so it has some streaming channels in it that he watched until I got the antenna hooked up. So while he was watching TV, I was putting together my IKEA inserts that I bought. Not all, but no. There were 6 I didn't put the door ones on yet. I decided to wait on those. And I didn't put together the 9 cube one. It divides into 9 like for water bottles, but I've seen a few people sharing that that's how they store their infusible ink, because it's better to leave that in the box because of light can really harm it. So I bought that for those. You throw it all in a cube, but I think you can put 4 in each slot with that 9 cube one, and that's not so many that it would totally disrupt the order that I have them in, because I usually like to kind of store them by color. Just me. That Totally Tiffany system is ingrained in my head. So I do need to put the doors in yet. Right now I bought 5 doors. Now I don't think I need, the reason I bought them is because I wanted to put my fabric behind doors for the most part. My fat quarters probably won't be, because I wanted to put one of the shelves in half, and you can't use those and the doors because there's just not space for them with the way they're made. So those won't be behind the doors, but I wanted to put my regular fabric behind doors. I think it'll look better, and it'll also protect them from light. I want to test once I get those set up and see if my vinyl roll organizers will fit in the ones with the door, because I might put my vinyl behind doors other than the infusible ink, because of the cube that I'm putting them in. They won't be able to go in that. But I'm going to see if that will work. If it does, then I'll have to order more of the doors, but that's okay. I can add them to my next order that I have for inside the house and just move them in. I kind of want to get that done so that I can get the stuff I want for in the house ordered, but I need those cube units out of our bedroom, and I really kind of wanted to finish the TV area first, and a lot of the stuff that needs to be moved goes in that area. I think I'm going to try to move a few things today. I'm hoping I can handle the mini fridge. Basically, I need to be able to get it down the steps, out the door and down the steps, because I have one of those platform trucks, so I can sit it on that once I get it down the stairs and wheel it over, and then I can get it off and just push it where it needs to go. So it's not like I have to lift it for a long time, but I I'd like to get that because the little fridge that I wanted to move had a beverage fridge, well, it still does, has the beverage fridge sitting on top of it. I emptied those completely out because I thought they were going to move them. Well, I don't want to reload them. As soon as I reload them, they probably send me a message, hey, we're on our way to do that. But I don't want to reload them and then have to empty it out again. But I also need to have them loaded because that's where I keep hubby's protein shakes. He has a protein shake every morning with his breakfast because it was recommended because he had lost so much weight. He's kind of put the weight back on now. I think he's at a pretty good weight, but it's such an ingrained part of his day now that I don't want to take it out of his routine, because changing their routines isn't a good thing. We'll just put it that way. It's just not a good thing. So I want to get back into that. And he's walked in that room, in there. We keep it kind of in the laundry room. He's walked in there. The first day, it's like, it's empty. I'm like, oh, I put a couple in the regular fridge. We'll just have to get one from there. So I think I'm going to try to get that moved. We kind of decided we were going to rearrange it too, because there's a deep freeze there, an upright chest freezer. It's just a small one, but we decided to put that further back in and then face the beverage fridge out, because we're in the beverage fridge daily. And we might set that on a little table so that we can store like extra pop and whatever underneath it. But that's kind of the plan. I think I'm going to see if I can get that done today. And I want to see if maybe I can move the one Alex drawer unit out there so that I could start setting up my desk. Because it'd be nice to be able to set my computers, my computer and hubby's computer out there so that we can, so they're not in our bedroom and I can check email and stuff really quick. Because right now checking email's a pain. I need to get another homework reminder up for the GOC. I should have done that yesterday, and when we got back out of it, I'm like, I don't feel like trying to find a place to set up my computer and doing that. Because right now, I had moved everything off of the items they had to move, were going to move for me. So the room is a mess. I really don't want to take those cube units apart. I had asked my younger daughter, she thought we could move it just the two of us, or the three of us, and she really was kind of non-committal. She kind of said to me, I don't think she wants to help. Maybe she just doesn't think she can do it, and she doesn't want to say, hey, I don't think I can do that. I should ask my older daughter if she thinks we could move those on our own and try to get them over there. I don't know if my platform truck is big enough. Well, I might be able, no, I could do it that way. The sidewalk's only so wide, so I was thinking, well, maybe you could pull it up. Well, I guess you could sit it there lengthwise. And as one pulls the cart, the other one could kind of be just holding it steady so it didn't fall, so we wouldn't have to carry it all the way over. We just have to get it out and then move it. Maybe I will ask her that tonight, so if we can get it, once it's in the room, I can slide it across the floor. I was able to do that with the big 5x5 ones. I can do it with the 12. I could do it with a 25 cube one. I could certainly do it with a 12 cube one. But I really want to get his area set up. He was asking last night, when are my pops going to get put out here? And I'm like, I'm not to the point where I can do that because I need to get this stuff in. So I think I'm just going to have to. The one item I know there's no way we can move. I have that. If you've ever watched my decor videos where I show my seasonal decor, there's usually a picture of a big, it looks like a bench in the pictures, but it's a cedar chest with a like bench cover on it so that you can, it's cushioned so you can sit on it. That thing is heavy. So we definitely need help for that one because I don't think there's any way we could get that one over there by ourselves. The other ones, I think there's a possibility. I'd like to see if we could get the sewing machine over too. But so the worst part with a few of them is getting it down those stairs. And I have another Alex drawer unit up in the loft, and I don't think there's any way I can get it down all those loft stairs and might be able to handle the 3 or 4 steps on the porch, but I don't think I could handle the whole flight of stairs. I just think that's too much for me. Sadly, hubby can't help. He has 2 reasons. He has an aneurysm in his ascending aorta, so he's not allowed to lift anything because it could be dangerous. And second off, I don't know that he could know what to do. I mean, sometimes you explain to him something and it could be things he's just done a million times and he just does not understand. So I don't think that he would be any help even if he was allowed to lift, but he's not. When I asked the guys to set up because I might want to put the 25 cube units together, I just left them laying on the floor because I couldn't set them up right on my own. So when they came Monday, I said, can you just set them up? I said, I can push them where they need to go once they're up, but I can't really lift them. And the guy says, kind of something like, oh, I didn't realize that my back was going to be in jeopardy here. I'm like, you're putting up a door. I think you can handle putting up setting the cube units up. I said, well, I can't do it on my own. And I said, my hubby's not allowed to help. He's not allowed to do weights. And he kind of said something. I'm like, I said, the reason he's not allowed to lift is because he has an aneurysm. So he goes, oh, kind of like, it's not that he could injure his back or his, hurt himself like that. It's like, he can die. I didn't go into the dementia with them. A few of the guys know because they've been out here several times. And the one guy that we originally talked to, I kind of told him why we were building it. So he knows, but not all of the workers know. But anyways, I probably went on way too long and I will have to chop all my chit chat out. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time.